Hey, welcome back to the
And we're here.
Three Idiots and a Laggy Bastard podcast, number 27. Today, your host is me, joined by Casual as Carbon or Aiden, YT Ultra Toxic 47 or
Just
Destroyer,
call me Carbon.
and Foxy Davis 12 or Foxy, which is currently AFK. He'll be back soon. Yeah, our new guest, Zach. Say hi, Zach.
Unless she's being
Cool.
gay. Yep, that's amazing.
Zach! Okay.
Retard Jake.
Alright, so, how you guys' day been?
Pretty good. That's
That's good to hear, I guess. So, did I get a text on Snap just now? I
I
didn't.
think we
Okay.
might have.
Anyways, so. Okay. No, not at all. Our
Nope.
episode. I like GTA 5
Which
2
is
better.
it's just stupid.
It's really dumb. Like, it's literally just a remade version of, like, GTA 5 has been on 3 different generations of consoles now. 3. Like, they have been
They
taking
are
so
truly
long with
milking the
GTA
machine.
6 that they have had to wait 3 generations of consoles to put out another GTA.
I
Like,
feel bad for whoever died in a car crash before they could see GTA 6 or
right? Oh my
just
god.
whatever.
Or
Because they
like
were
just like some
waiting. They
really
wanted this.
inconvenient way of death.
Yes, like I don't know, loss of breathing.
Oh yeah.
Oh
They've
my
been milking the
god.
hell out of GTA 5.
Jesus. Just one thing after another. It's non-stop.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I never played much of the game myself. I mean, I just had fun, like shits and giggles. I never did too
Yeah.
many missions, but just on the way people would like rage and have like
Yeah.
true physical anger, it never made me want to play the
The
missions.
Doomsday Heist was the last decent update in that game. I mean in terms of content, like what they added to the game. The nightclub update completely ruined the game. The one that added the nightclub and the oppressor. What was that called? I can't either. But yeah, that one just absolutely ruined GTA. Like that. Like, it would have been okay if they didn't add the oppressor. If when they added the oppressor is what completely ruined
Oh,
it.
that's when.
I found out a way to decline English Dave's calls, by the way.
I don't think any specific item ruined
Yeah.
GTA. I think GTA ruined itself by being
No,
out for
no,
too
definitely the Oppressor Mark 2. Yeah. Because the Oppressor Mark 1 is actually fun. It's actually an enjoyable vehicle to use. But the Oppressor
Like,
Mark
yeah.
2 just sucks. It's not even like that it's not enjoyable
just
to use, it's
lazy.
just not enjoyable. Like... I didn't. The only time I would ever try hard is when I was like... It wasn't even like real try harding, I would just kill someone. And I wouldn't kill anybody that's... I wouldn't kill anybody that's doing, like, missions or anything. I would leave them alone, because I know how fucking annoying that is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I. By the way, this whole podcast is going to be recorded on the Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint main menu because of the simple fact that if I start playing this game, it's going to make me lag uncontrollably. Because then it also gives us like a blank slate that we can just focus on what we're talking about instead of the game. Oh yeah, no, you were just completely quiet. We would ask you a question like, yeah. Like What's your celebrity crush? Yes. Like half the time I forgot you were there because you just weren't talking. Like yeah, I know. That's why I was like, he was just so busy right now.
Yeah.
Well, give us topic because I'm running out of conversations. Oh shit! How long have we been going for? How long have we been going for? Okay.
Yeah. Alright.
Because I forgot to set the timer.
Again, you doofus.
I'm sorry.
You better be, you jigaboo Jeffrey.
I have my girlfriend on call because she, yeah.
You're doing a podcast and this shit? Dude.
She wanted me to keep her on call. I know.
And I wanted you to do something unholy nasty.
You know what, Aiden? Maybe I will.
You should.
Alright. Does editor have a topic for us? Bruh. Can you tell editor to come back? Is editor still in the home? Is editor still in the AO? Two. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2. I have a feeling that it might. I actually have a feeling that it might actually live up to it. Only because of the simple fact that it's a Modern Warfare game, and the past few Modern Warfare games have been actually decent. And like... sucked. Yeah. Yeah. Infinity Ward made Call of Duty good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was Raven, Beanox, and Activision. Yeah. Oh yeah. Warzone sucked. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Like, Infinity Ward makes some pretty good Call of Duty games. Bit better.
Again, I still know nothing about the Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Warzone series. I know nothing about these. But, I mean, shit, I might get it. Just for fun.
That, I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know.
Mm.
Anyways, but yeah, I don't know, because like you said, it's different. So like, yeah, they definitely could have come up with a different name for it. Now, what that could have been, I don't know. Also, Foxy is gonna sit this one out. Yeah. Yeah, he'll be fine. It's just he's having a thing.
Oh wow. Well,
Okay.
they're stupid.
So,
Yes.
Destroyer, are you still there? Okay. Does editor have a topic? Okay, we're giving editor a second.
Ah.
Yes, I have, actually, and I can't find a good one for PS4. $16. We have three like main factions, but 16 sub factions.
Are we really sponsoring ourselves right now?
Yes, we are. No, the three factions are Northwestern Alliance, Eastern Federation, and Middle Eastern Organization, Middle Eastern Republic. And then the 16 sub factions are a bunch of different countries.
Well, I would play. It's just my old account. I need someone to hack into my old email and change the the password because another hacker already got into it and keeps changing it, so I can't access it. So I need a second person to hack into it. That would be wonderful.
Well, why were you looking at porn?
Anybody watching would love to volunteer. I would 100% like I don't know Venmo, Cash
Well,
App you
Aiden,
$50.
maybe that wouldn't have happened if you weren't watching so much gay albino midget porn.
Hey, man. Hey. I don't do that stuff anymore. I got off of that a long time ago.
Okay. We got a copyright claim on fucking 3 Idiots in a Bathtub and a Laggy Bastard, number 26.5.
How?
I don't know what it was.
I was literally playing royalty-free music. I searched it up and made sure that it couldn't be copyrighted. Were y'all singing a song or something?
I don't know. And if you were singing a song that isn't a copyright thing, because you're singing it with your own voice.
Ah, that's true.
You know, I literally just look at my videos on YouTube, and under the title it will say copyright claim if I have a copyright claim on it. How many copyright claims can you get? I've got 3 that I know of. Let me actually look. 1, 2, 3.
That's a little scary.
Hold on. I have 3 so far. I'm looking right now. Well, why would you go and do that?
Well, yes. But before we get into Freedom Fighters, let me tell you
I
about
have 3
today's...
copyright claims.
Let us tell you about today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. It's a very fun, free-to-play MMORPG game.
We're not sponsored. YouTube, we are not sponsored.
Okay.
We are not, like, what's the word? We're not sponsored by any of these.
Use code 3idiots to get a free tank
I
right
really
now.
wish we were sponsored, because then I'd be making money from this, but I mean, hey.
Wait, what was the name game? What's the name of the game again?
Anyways, does
War
editor
Thunder?
have a topic
Warframe?
yet? Okay.
Thank you, Raid Shadow Legends.
It's
for
okay,
sponsoring
we can
us
do
today.
them. We can crank them out, come on. Yeah, thank you, Warpath, for not sponsoring this video. Please sponsor us. I would teleport... I don't know. Pass. For now. Come back to me.
Oh, cutting off people like instantly. Like not you can do it sometimes.
Yeah, I think that
like,
is what. Yeah,
you see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But like cutting someone off instantly, like
you know, I agree with you.
Oh my god, that shit's.
But yeah, no, I full-heartedly agree with you because I hate being cut off so much. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, right? Also, Destroyer, if you could get closer to your phone, Mike, that'd be nice. There we go. Well, I'm sorry. The viewers need to be able to hear you. Well, maybe if my parents didn't decide to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi right now.
Well, maybe if you got, like, I don't know, an actual studio or, like, sound foam.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But it would be even nicer if I had a door to my room.
This dude's really playing Five Nights at Freddy's trying to jack off, just looking out the door.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, next topic.
Oh my god. Well, we can still go off a little bit of this one, of the what we hate when people do.
I hate those people that have the really, really, really long nails. Usually the women that have like those really long nails, and they're just clacking them on their phone screen. Oh my god. And there's this girl that was in my Italian class, and she would stand by the door like 2 minutes before we would leave class, and I would do the same thing. And this girl, she was extremely overweight, and she had like 4-inch fingernails. She had like 4-inch fingernails, and she would be typing on her phone with her thumbs really quick, and it would be making that like clacking sound. I just wanted to deck her in the face. That sound pisses me off so much, and I don't know why. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Why? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be associated with this editor anymore.
I don't know.
To answer for legal reasons and for my own safety, no, it's...
Yeah, please do not unplug anyone's life support.
Well, it could be an Xbox.
Make sure
kid
to like
that
make it look like they put their hands on you first, so it was in self-defense.
You in self-defense? You could have just walked
In
3
self-defense,
feet
I
away.
unplugged your life support, dude. I swear.
You could have walked 3 feet away.
No, it's fine. It was in self-defense. Okay. I shouldn't be laughing at that. I shouldn't be laughing.
You know, I don't know because I don't.
It would be a. Well, okay. It depends. Were you already planning on jumping off of this building, or you're just saying parkour just to say it, or are you actually like trying to kill yourself? Well, like if you jump off of it and you yell parkour, if you're actually trying to do parkour, then yeah, it's a failed jump. It's a failed stunt attempt. But if you're actually trying to commit suicide, but you just yell parkour, then it's still suicide. What if you attempt suicide, but as you're falling, you just like do a 360 YY ladder jump just off the building?
I had this cousin. As a Hispanic, we have stupid cousins, and he took me bridge jumping one time. And he did a backflip off of the bridge, but it was low tide, so he fell on rocks and broke his legs.
Oh.
And, you know, at the doctor's, and he was just kind of there, and then we heard the screams, and no, it's okay, go ahead. And we heard the screams, and we got him, and we took him to the doctor's, and the doctor was like, oh, you know, like, jumping off of a bridge alone is like suicide, you know, after the ER whole situation, when, you know, they were just, you know, seeing how long, if he would be paralyzed or anything. And he goes, I know, it's just bridge jumping is fun. So I think he knew that there was, like, a point that it could be suicide, but it's all for the vine.
What? Okay. Okay.
Ooh, you love political.
I'm not gonna answer that
Because I don't want to say anything.
because let me say something. Sometimes they do, but it has nothing to do with them being trans.
I think being trans is just a result of an already mental illness that was there. Possibly.
I feel like no, because okay, in my Identity crisis.
Identicent.
Identity. Well, like, okay. In my opinion, be what you want to be. I don't think that trans people, for being trans, it would be a mental illness. I don't think that's how that. In my opinion, that's not really.
I don't think that's how it correlates.
Yeah, I mean, like, some trans people could have mental illnesses, but I'm not saying it's because they're trans. Like, I'm not saying being trans is a mental illness, but I'm saying that some of them could have mental illnesses.
I'm not saying
you know
it's
what I mean?
a problem. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, I've been with women.
And men. No.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yes.
not.
Absolutely.
Because if you're watching porn while you're in a relationship, then are you jerking off to the porn?
I mean, you don't have to
Are
all
you
the time.
are you
can just
busting a
watch it
nut
for
to this porn?
hilarious relief, but
Well, no. Are you
most
like?
of the time,
well, yeah,
yes.
because. Like, okay, Destroyer, elaborate. Because, like, depending on the circumstances. Okay, then no. Because
You
if
are
you're
busting
busting a
nut.
nut to it, then you're attracted to said porn, meaning that, like, you're attracted to it.
Okay, I come from acceptable standpoints in my family. Like I've known this for a while. My parents have had this rule that if any case, like if my mom was getting hit on by Ryan Reynolds, or if my dad was getting hit on by Scarlett Johansson, by any means they are allowed to do it because it's a celebrity, and they would both understand the reasoning behind it, and they would both stay together, and they could both laugh and brag about it to everybody else. And honestly, I think that's a great, that's like a great point in your relationship where you can accept the fact that, like, if you get accepted by a celebrity and you have the chance to do it, that they will let you do it purely because it is a celebrity. So personally, me, I would think, yeah, like that's already normal to me. So I think, nutting to porn is already normal.
Like, in my opinion, it's disrespectful.
It's a lot to go with.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Say again?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It does, and I don't agree with it. Like, I hate these women that are all like, oh yeah, if you're 800 pounds, you're still beautiful. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You're just not. Like, I understand being fat is sometimes hard to, like, do something about, but you can do something about it. All these women that are like, oh, well, you can't just do something about it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I've seen people go from 500 to 150.
Like,
it is an amazing recovery.
Sure, it's harder for some people. Like, for some people, it's easier to do than other people. But you can still do something about it. Just because you're too lazy to do something about it doesn't mean you can't. And I feel like people saying that that's a good thing is wrong. Because it's not.
Yeah, it is.
And
fairly wrong.
Our viewers can come at us however they want about this. But that is my opinion, and that is what I'm standing with.
You're also no, you're not straight. Damn it. Fuck. Ooh.
Superiority by
Equality.
far.
No,
No.
feminism
I
is
feel like
supposed to be about equality,
it's
but I
supposed
think
to be about equality, but people are making it to
yeah,
be about superiority. Because it used to be
yeah,
how men hated on women and shit, and then it was equal for like a short ass amount of time, and
like
then
3 months.
women started being dicks to men.
Yeah,
So now it's like
like
men are the like men are in the same place that women were in.
yeah, it's like two wrongs don't make a right just because, like a boss may have harassed a woman employee doesn't mean a male boss harassed a
I
female
hate
employee
those
doesn't mean a
women
female
that are all
employee
like,
should
"Oh,
harass a male boss.
men don't
It's like,
go through as much as women do." That is such bullshit. I'm sorry, but like
yeah,
anybody who says that is just stupid.
anybody that says that clearly hasn't been in a traumatic experience like a boat crashing or a plane, because men are the last people to get off. All right, they are trapped like, oh, if this thing sinks we're all dead, like let's hope the women and the children survive. They are
Yeah.
the last people to leave. So I mean, think what you want, but in the case of a fucking disaster like that, and you're just gonna complain and shit, I'm taking your spot. I'm
Well, like
identifying as a transgender.
the people
Right
that
there.
say like, "Oh, men are like they don't go through as much shit." Like, sure, we don't do some things that women do.
Yeah, I don't piss blood out of my dick
Yeah,
every
like
month, but I
we
mean,
don't have
there's other
periods, we
things.
don't give birth, but we do some shit that women don't do that suck a lot. So like it's kind of equal in like the shit that like that are shitty about us.
And the amount of bullshit we have to take on.
Exactly. And the amount of bullshit from other men that we have to take on. Like anyways. Okay, destroyer. No, you go
Are
ahead.
you lagging or? No.
Okay, that first one, we're not talking about that first one. Two things. Well, three things.
Oh,
First
this is
of all,
controversial.
that very first
Damn.
one, I am not talking about that one.
Okay, I'll talk about
Second
it then.
off, the one about can you still be friends with your ex? Yes. It depends on how you guys left off.
Yes.
Third of all,
that is
if you're
basically it.
depressed, you are not lazy. You are mentally unstable. There is a difference. And I'm not
I don't
saying that
know.
it's a bad thing to be mentally unstable, because it is a hard thing to get through, because I've been through it, I understand, but you are not lazy if you are depressed. You just don't have motivation.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
touchy
that
subject with
breaks
me.
the bond.
It's a touchy one, especially
We
because
know it's a touchy
explain
one,
I'll
man.
explain after party, because I don't think Destroyer
I
knows.
think we. Oh, he
I know
doesn't. Ooh,
I know Foxy, Zach. I think Zach knows, but I know
I'm
Foxy
pretty sure
knows, and I
Zach
know you
knows.
know, but I don't think
I
Destroyer knows.
know. Oh, I know. Um.
Hmm.
Oh, polyamorous. Or something. Or. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
It depends on the person, because it really, really depends on the person. Because with me, I catch feelings really quick, like really fast. So I feel like if I were to have sex with someone, I would gain feelings for them. It wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, I had sex with you, now it's done. Like, that's not how it would work with me. Now with other people, I'm not sure because that's other people, but I think it really just depends on the person.
Um, Personally, I mean, like, I feel you can do as much as you want and you can take it however you want, but I think there's, like, you just have to find that one person, you know, that one that you actually connect with and click with. I think they can, you know, hold themselves to a single person. It just
Yeah.
takes a few people to find that person.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's not how it is with me though. Like me and the person I'm dating now, we like we didn't do anything for the first like what, like 3 months, like, and we're very in love with each other. Like it's insane, and we didn't do anything until like 3 months after we got together. So sex is definitely not the only thing that you can do to like express your love. Like, sure, yes, it is a good way to do it, depending on how you do it, but there's also a lot of other things that you can use to convey love. We did not. That was episode 25, the first one, because we renamed a different one, number 25. So. Oh wait, no, we didn't. We just completely destroyed 25. Yeah. So it goes for use in bathtub number 24 to number 26. So.
So would we name this the unreleased 25?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think
I
I
Yeah,
really
no.
big
I
trigger
don't
warning with this whole thing because I know a lot of people don't agree with it, but I think abortion is a very iffy thing because if it was against your will and you got pregnant against your will, then it should be okay for them to have an abortion. But if they're
Yeah,
just
like
doing
you're
it
not obligated to keep the kid that, you know,
like
harmed you in a way
exactly,
that you weren't.
if they're just doing it just to do it, like they had sex, got pregnant, and then changed their mind and they don't want to be pregnant anymore, they can easily just, like, it's not easy, but they can have the kid and then give the kid to someone. Like my
Like,
mom almost
yeah,
did. My mom kept me throughout pregnancy, and she was going to give me to this rich couple because she couldn't afford to raise me. But then she was like, "Nah, I love this kid too much," and then kept me.
a little sentimental.
I'm sorry, my man.
It's just making things more dramatic.
Your need for victory, Anakin, blinds
Yeah. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. let me just mute myself on the call with my girlfriend because it's a touchy subject with her. Anyways, so
I think you're not I don't think you're obligated to do it.
I don't
Personally,
think
me,
I don't think you should. I don't think that there should be laws on it. I think it should be one of those things where if they feel like they want to, then they have the chance to. But if they don't want to, then they don't have to. You know what I mean? Because, like, I really disagree with these laws that are like, oh, you can't get an abortion. Because it's one of those things where it's like, if you have to, then you have to. You don't really have that choice. Like, if it's, like, traumatic, if it's, like, you didn't want to get pregnant, you know, like, that kind of thing. So, it just really depends.
I mean, having a kid is a beautiful thing. And, yeah. I mean, personally myself, I do want to have a kid, and it's scary. My mom, everybody ever has told me about it. And again, I 100% think that you're not obligated to do it. If you at any point change your mind, I think maybe you should think about it enough to either think about it in a sense that if it's like a dire thing, like if you don't have the money to support it, like if you have the money to support this kid and you just did it recklessly, and I mean, you can take care of it, but you're just choosing not to because you don't want to. I think that's very wrong. Like you fucked up on that sense, and
it's like one of those
I think at
things
that
where
point you should take the kid because then it'll make you more mature and it'll make you realize you'll
had a situation at the mall the other day where my girlfriend went to the bathroom and she overheard a conversation between this guy and this girl where basically this girl was cheating on her boyfriend with this guy and this guy got her pregnant, and like obviously that's a fucked situation. It's a very fucked moment. So like with that kind of situation, if she's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get an abortion because I cheated on my boyfriend and got pregnant, you shouldn't be able to get one for that.
Yeah, that was your mistake, and
that was your mistake.
Case, no, you can't do that.
You knew the risk, and you took it anyways. But if it's like one of those things where they didn't want to get pregnant and they can't afford it, like through like very trigger warning here, like through rape or something, then that should be one of the things that you can get an abortion for. Not like if you got pregnant and you just don't want the baby. You know what I want? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it should be either like a financial issue or a desperate cause of whatever. But I mean, most of the time you should be able to keep the baby.
Yeah,
most of
because like the situation with my mom, she decided to keep me because she felt too much of a connection with me. So like, yeah, that's my view on that. Yeah.
We can't really hear you, buddy.
Yeah. You're kind of quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, like... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's endometriosis. It's basically where the tissue that should be on the inside is on the outside. So it makes it really painful.
Did you really believe I did not see
Yeah.
it, youngling? You are of no further use.
Yeah.
Hello, third sister. Revenge does wonders for the will to live, don't you think? Your rage was useful. Now it is tiresome. We will leave you where we found you. In the gutter where you belong.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Grand Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. We might have to do really quick. Yeah. But we by the way, we might have to make a 27.5 because we only have about 8.5 minutes left until the 5-minute mark.
That's
Oh,
that's very noble of you, man, to help her and take care of this kid. It's a very big thing, and I'm very happy for you both that you guys are confirmed and you know what you want to do with this, and you're going about this like very mature people. I'm very proud and happy for you both.
By the way, we might have to record a 27.5 because we have about 8 minutes until the 5-minute mark. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, this is 27, so if we have a bunch more, like, good topics, then we'll do a 27.5. So anyways... You guys?
$100% honest. You know,
Whoopsie poopsie, I lagged out. The video's still going, but
You're still lagging.
fog.
You're
Hello.
You're still lagging.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Am I still lagging? Okay.
No, not anymore. Is stream still going or?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay. I was gonna say my sister. She was not ready and equipped to have a kid. Again, like it was one of those situations where she was just being reckless, and she could have taken it so much better, but she didn't. And I'm so sorry for my little nephews, but they've had it fucked up because my sister can't make the right decision to save her life. But I mean, she almost got an abortion.
Yeah.
With her second kid, Abel, which is an absolute sweetheart. He had like some dysfunction problem with his head, and it was like it's really weird and it was hard. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Because
like
that's kind of the same thing that was with me. I had a bunch of really fucked shit. I had torticollis, which made my head like turn to one way. Like it was basically like my neck was. It made my head like rest on my shoulder, and I looked like a fucking retard. But I also was what's called a breached baby, which basically means that instead of coming out head first, I came out feet first, which is really dangerous.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I almost got suffocated by my own umbilical cord.
Yeah,
So.
that happened to my brother as well. He got tied around his neck and he started choking. I just feel like teenage pregnancies is like, you shouldn't have to think about abortion. You should be thinking about, are you ready for this and what could come with it? Because personally, me, I was blindsided by horniness when I first had sex, and I did have a heart attack because my brother, he said he got a girl pregnant based off of pre-cum, and I was playing the dangerous game of pull-out, and I was like, I'm like, I don't know if I did or not, you know, I was scared, we were both scared, and I just told myself from then on, which I'm not, if I'm not ready for a kid, I'm not going to do it. I'll wait till I'm 30 to do it again, because it was so scary, because on top of that, you know, we had the school already on our ass about other things, and on top of that, there was a rumor that we also had sex and stuff, and it was like, the school is going to be the first one to tell everybody, like the police, the county, the fucking president of Mars, you know? So we were like, shitting bricks isn't a good enough word. If you could like shit a homeless shelter, that's what we were doing. It was like sweat constantly. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't eat. There was just, I couldn't study. I couldn't do anything, man. It's like, so, because, again, I'm 14. I had literally just become a freshman in high school. That is like, I'm not old enough to get a job even. I'm not old enough to go to the military, you know. It's just, I'm not equipped for this. I'm not ready. So what would I do? Because there's nothing I can do. Like, if I could go to the military, I would. If I could get a job and support for this kid that, you know, I was not ready for, I would be.
Yeah. For viewers, I'm lagging right now, so we're gonna have to wait till I'm not lagging anymore. Hi. Oh yeah.
Oh yes, of course. It is so terrible. It's like junk food. It feels so good, but damn, it's so bad for you. can get addicted. Like, people think that you can't get addicted to porn like you can get addicted to a drug. You can.
Really
you can.
quick.
It's 100% possible, and people deny it all the time.
Really quick, homies.
Yes.
I'm gonna end this one really quick, and then we'll
Alrighty.
continue this in 27 and a half, which I'm gonna record
27
directly
gotcha.
after.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, if you guys, the viewers, want to watch the full podcast, it's going to be in 2 parts, 27 and then 27.5. If you don't want to watch both parts, you can just watch the first one, it's fine, or just the second one, it doesn't really matter. They're 2 different, like, topics and shit, but it's going to be carried over. So, if you guys want to watch the whole thing, like, raw footage, then go right on ahead and watch both parts, but it's okay. Alright, I'm going to end this one and we'll go right back.